What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy, and guys and gals, I don't know what to think about this game that I'm about to play. Also, is it gonna fucking load? Are you loading? Are you gonna fucking load? Oh, there's an opening. There's an opening somewhere. I missed the opening altogether. Wait, is there a credit sequence? Oh yeah, there's a credit sequence, but there's no. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fuck it. I don't know. Yes. KFC made a fucking dating simulator. And that's not the craziest thing they've either done or are doing now. They're making a game console. What I keep hearing is that KFC is making a game console. You got chicken, you got the biscuits. Can you load it? Can you just load it already? You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. If I have to hear it, so do you. Yeah, this is... Or you could wake up, or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out the window! You slept through the school year and gave up on the once in a lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over! Already? You might. Oh my god, this is gonna be the best fucking game I think I've ever played in my life. Game over already? You might not be cut out for this. What happens if you give up? I'm just gonna give up right off the spot, like I almost always do. Oh, it takes you back to the fucking title. It takes you back to the fucking title screen. Fine. But there was an anime opening. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not kidding. There was a anime opening to this game. Now, while I wait for this thing to decide what the fuck it's doing, because it's not responding right now, like it always does. Oh, here it is. Here's the opening, apparently. It kind of takes a little bit of time to load. But yeah, there's a fucking anime-style opening to this game. I have one question to whoever came up with the idea for this game. Like, who the fuck it? That's all I saw. Alright, so my question to anybody that fucking that made this shit possible, and who the fuck came up with this idea? Who at KFC thought it would be a great idea to make a dating simulator game of Colonel fucking Sanders? Whoever thought of that, I applaud you. I think no, in all seriousness, I think more companies should do that. Wendy's should do that with their mascot. McDonald's should do that with their mascot. Fucking Chick-fil-A should do that with their I mean, hell, if there's a goddamn dating simulator about birds, Hatful Boyfriend or whatever the fuck it's called, and if they can make goddamn dating simulators of fucking Colonel Sanders, they can make dating simulators of anything. Okay? No, they can. And they hopefully fucking will. I want to see more. Alright, let's go all the way back. Yeah, fuck the whole Neko Flutter shit. I'm gonna type Mew. So I guess we gotta go through this again. I hate that. So let's not give up next time, because that took way too fucking long for my liking. I'm enjoying this game so far. I haven't really played it yet. I really haven't. I just yeah. I think a part of that is like Fluttershy is squeeing. Let's go! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I daydream a lot in reality. I think about things that are probably never going to happen, but yeah. I never take anything seriously, but for the sake of this, meh. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, straight out the door, and head out to class. Just what you need to get the blood flowing. Or your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Mew. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our the rest of our lives? Holy shit! Actually, I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. So you're like Pinkie Pie and being fucking nervous sighted. Okay, what is... Okay, that's like popcorn or something. You can... Nice. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast myself. But... Well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject? You know what? I'm going to give her some pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card, the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to be a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have those killer bangs, or these killer bangs. Yeah, at least got those. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. Oh, the frame rate just dropped. Oh, the frame rate's dropping. This game is hard to fucking record, apparently. It's a dating simulator game! How hard is it? How fucking hard is it to record it? I just saw the frame rate on OBS drop from like 11 to 6 frames per second. You know what? Fuck it! I'm dedicated, let's go. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley. Ashley? Your arch rival, she's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley, Ashley, whatever. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Mufe's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. No, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Oh, this game. This game. I haven't gotten far into it. The first time I'm playing it, I'm like fucking 12 minutes and 15 seconds into the video, and I'm, oh god, 0.11 frame rates. That just dropped. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. She stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocky glutes. Damn! Van. You rang. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, oh no! Why am I playing this? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going in. As if I'm not already in. I don't know. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would even ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Well, why not? I mean, we could walk. All four of us, we could walk. I can tell that bitch where to shove her boobs. And I can tell that guy he's an asshole. Oh, let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. What? You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Who the fuck are you? I love you. Oh my god! Alright! Someone's fucking in love with us. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. What? Uh, uh, okay. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Muf. So, are you going to make me hold this door all night? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? Oh, fuck you, Miriam. You're already starting to fall in love with him. God damn. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Wait, what? The dog is a fucking teacher? What? In the fuck? No, quiet down everyone. Okay, Sprinkles. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. The dog is the CEO? What? Oh no. The fucking dog is the CEO of a cooking school. I guess that makes sense. I guess because, like, dogs always eat. And, like, you have food, right? Let's say I had a dog right here, right? And then I had food right here. The dog right there would be watching me eat and try to steal my food. Dogs are masters of food. You think that Bobby Flay is a culinary master guy of food? You think that that Hell's Kitchen guy, Gordon Ramsay? Yeah, you think Gordon Ramsay knows what he's talking about? Oh, fuck, no he doesn't. Those two don't compare to a dog. Because dogs, they know food. They know what food is. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Well, what about us cats? Huh? What about us neckos? Where are we? We know food. I got Pringles. Just yesterday I finished off buffalo wing Cheez-Its. I got lemonade, water, more Pringles. I got cereal. I have food. I know what food is. That is true. What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever. Actually, no it's not. First off, there's no cats. Alright, yeah, because my name is Mew if you think I'm a cat. Well, I guess I might be about as human as this human over here, Miriam. And I might be as human as that dog over there that's the professor. But let me tell you something. Do you think that cats don't have things? We have things. We mew a lot. Mew. But also, this is not the best school ever because so far, Monica is not in it. Monica, the president of the literature club, is not there. Yes, this is a culinary school, but there could be food literature of food. And then Monica could take place, and then Fluttershy could do things, and then Rainbow Dash could do things, and then Twilight Sparkle can shake her tail at you. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I don't even know anything has to do with anything. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Lucky! I've always wanted to go somewhere, like Japan, where cherry blossoms are all over the place, right? I've always, I think they also call them sakuras, I think is a Japanese term, the Japanese word. But, at least I think, I'm not sure. But I would love, because cherry blossoms are fucking gorgeous. And they're really beautiful, I would say, during the springtime. I'm chilly, someone closed the window. And then, he walks in. Oh no! Here we go! Here we go! Fucking Colonel Sanders has joined the fight! Fucking... Someone play some Smash Brothers music. I don't know. Oh no! What is this game? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. So the dog is still doing whatever his dog is doing. Colonel Sanders over there doing whatever the fuck he's doing. And Miriam's shocked as fuck. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Alright! I'll take off my shirt! It's getting too hot in here! Ah! Alrighty. Fucking Colonel fucking Sanders just joined the fucking thing. Also, yeah, the frame rate, 0.01 frames per second, by the way. Let's see, can I fix that, by the way? I want to see if I can fix that. Oh. Okay, hold on, I think I'm trying to fix something here. Ah, I guess I can't fix it. Well, fine. I didn't want to fix it anyway. There. Take that, you game, I guess. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty, sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Mew sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh, Jesus fucking hell. Everyone's trying to fucking hit on me now, all of a sudden. God damn. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! ... Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough. Interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Oh. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. He turned to see his student Sprinkles is referencing what appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Well, first and foremost, that is wrong. No. Why would you need a kitchen appliance in a classroom as a student? Okay then. Let me tell you a little something, guys and gals. Something that'll make you go crazy, and something that'll make you bust your testicles and ovaries open. I have no idea what the fuck I'm playing. I don't know why I chose to play this game. I don't know why I'm here. But I guess I'm here making a fucking video about a Colonel Sanders dating simulator. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart, but tough is well known. You decided to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, this is a KFC kind of game, so chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, it is a KFC game, so obviously. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Oh, jeez. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room, only two options remaining. Hey, Mew, if there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Oh, the toughest choice in video game history. The toughest choice in video game history. Do I want to sit by Colonel Sanders? The guy that made KFC possible. The guy that knows what he's doing. And that this game is basically named after. Or do I want to sit with my best friend? So much hard decisions in this game! Ugh! Alright, fuck it, Colonel Sanders. We talk to each other too much! You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you could ever get that feeling of accomplishing anything. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Already? Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important... Huh? Alright, if train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is to watch? Is that like the ever so question, like, which word is your favorite number? No, wait, no. What? Okay, what was it? What color is your favorite of the alphabet? Something about aliens not wearing panties or something like that. I don't fucking know. That's right. Forest is a tree as chicken is too. A slam dunk! Oh, LeBron James coming up in this bitch, teaching you some things about baseball. Oh, fuck. I don't know anything about sports. Feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork. A spork. Well, okay. A spork, because that's both a spoon and a fork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat, a pancake, okay. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Although I love, is sprinkles a good boy? Hey, that's not a fair fucking question. Not at all. That's like if I went back to school and then I had a history teacher and one of the questions was, is, this history teacher the best teacher ever? I'd be like, well, obviously he is, but then someone that says, no, he can get a fucking slap across the face, God, you know what? Fuck it. That's right. Your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5 even. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Well, that was fast! Hot diggity mute! Ha! Fuck that hot diggity dog! You got that hot diggity mute! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Yay! The Stewart Cafeteria. Established in 2015. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Crazy good! What, we're not having Pop-Tarts? We're not having... How can you make that reference to Pop-Tarts when there's no Pop-Tarts? How dare you? That just makes me mute on a higher scale. Mute! Mute! There. That'll teach you to crazy good my Pop-Tarts. That didn't make any fucking sense, but nothing I say makes sense. Everyone, can I have your attention? It's about lunch. Now I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yeah! Fuck you, nerd! Fuck you! Yeah, student, nerd, guy thing! Fuck you! And this is from one nerd to another. Fuck you! You don't get in the way of food, okay? I don't care what the announcement is. If it's food, it's food. But lunch! She said, shit. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed, that smell! You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? I'm hungry for KFC already! You know, that was the longest time, or the shortest time I've ever wanted food in my life. Like, almost 35 minutes into the video, and I have been craving KFC since the beginning of this video. But now I'm really craving KFC because of this! Why am I playing this game when I'm hungry for KFC? I can't walk to KFC. I don't have money for KFC. I can't do anything for KFC. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Actually, hold on. I'd like to see. Can I fix something? Can I get rid of the window capture? And then... It's like sometimes I'll do it. Hold on. Damn, this game is hard to fucking record. Why is this game so fucking hard to record? I don't get it. Yeah, let's display capture this bitch. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this, and then a little bit of that, and a little bit of that again, and a little bit of this. Aha! The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. It's just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Yeah, got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger actually has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this, and she wants him all to herself. How dare you try to fucking... Oh, please. Well, ban the man if you don't want any. I'll take his! Whoa, hold on, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Yeah, it is, actually. I think I speak for a lot of people that love KFC when... it does have that perfect balance of flavor. And I feel like it's got a little bit of saltiness to it. Like the chicken itself has salt in it. And that's why I love the saltiness to it as well. And I just love that it's good. It's KFC. It's really good. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh, jeez. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I don't know. I don't really want to get a game over. Let's try and identify. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Yeah, I mean, pepper? Too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe? But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper and deeper and deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? Oh, Monica, no! How dare you ruin the chicken? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use that. Huh? What is that? You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by a lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. So I'm guessing this game takes place, well, obviously it has to. I guess this tells the story of Colonel Sanders as well, and how he managed to open KFC and make KFC the big juggernaut of fast food that it is. I don't know. I mean, cause like here he's like he's a student, but he plans to open a chain of restaurants. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I've been willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Now, okay, let me ask a question. Is that blanked out because I'm recording? Because there are times where some games do that. Like in Doki Doki Literature Club, how Monica basically knew that you were recording and she just did things to kind of jump scare you and the audience and things like that. And so, like, you know, and some games know that you're recording them, right? What if this game is another one of those games, and when I stop recording, the secret is revealed? Aha! I'm on to something. Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. And he did, actually. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow, I have the big idea to add additional ingredients to really spice things up. Ooh, that's a good idea. But, I mean, you don't really want to fuck with perfection, because if you do that, it's not going to be perfect anymore. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now I have your guys' attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, youth. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know you've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe it gets to the crowd of fans who go in to earn your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Mew. I'll prepare our station. Oh! Oh! Take that, Miriam! Ah! I'm an asshole, Miriam, ever since I fucking chose Colonel Sanders at the beginning. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Ah, she's stuck with the weird kids. She is stuck with the weird kids. Oh, the weird kids and the weird students and the weird everything. Oh. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for. Friend duties could be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask me to be your partner? I don't know. I kind of like the robot, but I like the kid at the same time. I don't know. They're both pretty fucking awkward. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the... Oh, God! That's not how you do it! That's not how you do it! No! Oh, no. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's sort of like to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Yeah, I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Made mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. I'm only picking things based on what I would find and see at a KFC. You wouldn't find a fucking octopus shit. You wouldn't see octopus shit going down in fucking KFC. Okay? Now, okay, the area where I was at, where I'm at, there used to be a crossover. There used to be a KFC and Long John Silver's together, like 2 in 1. So, the Long John Silver's, yeah, there probably would have been some octopus because they focused on a little bit on like fish and seafood and things like that. But now it's just KFC. I guess I got rid of the Long John Silver's sort of thing, which is sad because I loved getting the shrimp there. But, yeah. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Oh. Okay, then. like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Oh! Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Oh, it's on. Hey, did someone call for me? No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Mewf's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peanut potatoes. He tosses them in the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like Mewf was struggling, so he offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Hey! I may be a cat! I may be full of mewing powers, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you feel that deep down that we can cast complementary shadows we fit together? Like a thigh and a drumstick, it just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. You know what? Let's go Miriam this time. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. Vice of... What? Vis-a-vis. I don't know. My skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Mewf is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through these steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I wish I had that power with gaming. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would have been proud. Very proud. Oh, yeah. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it. Oh, my. I bet he does. Oh, God. I just took that in the fucking dirtiest way possible. But he doesn't automatically let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil to the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. Ooh, when you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporkful of... Oh! Yes! Yes! Bitch fight! Bitch fight! We got a fucking bitch fight in the house! Woo! Hell yeah! up with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face! You take that, bitch! You take it hard! Woo! Woo! I just got so fucking excited. Van, do something! Do something! Oh my god! This is the fucking best game ever. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? No. Oh yeah! Hold on right there, Mew. We do not waste food in the broom cooking area. Well, I was about to lick Ashley. I mean, hell, it wouldn't have been a waste if I licked her. And besides, even if I didn't lick Ashley, then Van would have. Someone was gonna lick Ashley. It was bound to happen. You know what? Fuck you, dog. I was about to lick Ashley. Yeah, she's my rival, but she would have really hated it if I licked her. Woo! Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I have prepared a full meal gazed upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, played on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty fucking cool. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you all will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off his plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Oh, this is the best game ever! I don't want to stop. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. Oh, he's gonna die! Kill him next! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop would sit painfully a moment, and then it is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has scattered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned to a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Mute? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Well, fuck you, Van Van, you cockblocker. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world's ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you're a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The sport monster is here to fight a hero. What? Where the fuck did that come from? No, where did that come from? How and why and what? What fucking universe is this game taking place in? Did the Japanese create this game? What is happening? This is the weirdest game I've ever played, and I love it. This is so fucking weird. Out of nowhere, it just came out of left field. What is happening? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you get to discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Oh, we are playing Final Fantasy. What in the fuck? We're playing Final Fantasy now? Final Fantasy! In our dating simulator! I fucking love this game so much! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real! That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes in on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I'm doing it. Okay, won't forget this. Really feeling threatened by your attack. Oh! Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I guess I'll defend. Here's how you defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You hold your hand between your hands and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening. Spork Monster is no clear. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Oh! I take 2 damage. Again. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stopped here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh, now he's going Super Saiyan. Oh, he's going Super Saiyan. Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? This is the best game ever. No. And you know what? Yeah. Fuck Skyrim. Fuck Doom Eternal. Fuck Dance Dance Revolution. Fuck every game I've ever played in my entire life. This game is the best. It is so fucking weird. But I love it. Pot Pie Power Pinch! It does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured sport monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student death load destruction! Go! 10 damage. Completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Mew. Left behind a special item, apparently. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh, you bet your ass! I don't even know what the fuck was happening. What the fuck? You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the second you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used that. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, eh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I don't know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the Army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats, just because they put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it would be best you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did, you're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you didn't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discover on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah. I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So this summer, when I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And then if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought him home. He was so nice he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I had cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think You've been very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanderson's secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret? I'll make it up. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? That kind of sounds familiar. Was that from like Harry Potter or something? Eye of Newt. Was it from Harry Potter? No, yeah. I think that's from Harry Potter. I don't know. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Let's run to him. You decided that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up into the back of a stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel. My Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Damn! The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Mewf, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Yeah! Fuck you, student! We don't need to know your name! Fuck your prophecy. But before I can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Why not? Whoa, 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 you've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kisses you. You can feel him shudder. Too soon. You clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls back inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Game over. Let's try that again. That was weird. Alright, I think I'm done. Honestly, yes, yeah. But I think I'm done here. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna finish the entire game. I'm gonna fucking... I don't care. Fake ingredients. And I'm not gonna let the horse kick me in the face this time. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anybody was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horsey full beaut you have. I mean, yeah. Yeah! What a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what you said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to go for you. Oh, Mewf just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a winking smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying, though. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Ban Ban, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. Okay, better fucking let the Doomslayer come. You tried to get a peek over Ban Ban's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity and it takes panache, I think. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was that they're hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Actually, immediately elbows Ban Ban, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him, and he tries to catch in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Ban Ban's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Kick his ass! Woo! Ban Ban jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Ban Ban, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in neither of them. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. But don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting. This doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. Meh. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all over town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to listening. Truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Mewf? Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which kind do you want to sample? A dog biscuit! Because of the shape is baked in, you assume a dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster is a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. It could be the end. Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Well, damn! Fucking hell, dog! Big fucking shit! That mutt's vicious. Going all the way back. Let's try a pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh, this guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must... Yeah, fuck you, ghost. Nah, man, you come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes, I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theateries with these two is off the charts. Is everything in competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Oh, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love to learn. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. And stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Okay, is that a fucking reference to Pokemon? Looking at her, this guy is kind of like James, and that girl's like Jessie, in a way, kind of like Jessie and James from Pokemon. So I guess that kind of does make a little bit of sense. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of becoming a master chef. How about a master chief? Oh! How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with Apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch, Mew. You should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down. And a tartlet for dessert. Damn, that's tiny as shit. It only takes about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food. But it's just what you need for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle! Bam, 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 fuck you! Damn it, I just get some Pokemon shit. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely I'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, we settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Oh, shit. Oh, just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Oh! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My best against best is the best of them. Best believe it. Like Naruto. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Okay, what temperature does water boil at? I don't know! I don't know! That's wrong. I don't know! I don't cook potatoes! How many herbs? 7. Fuck! I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that, in the miniature kind, no less. What's the name of mine offers the most? Well, fuck you! I'm begging you to get together. Yeah, I'm a dog. It's another long time for some dog jokes. It's 3 in a row, wrong enough to cause the game over. Yep! No! Fuck you, dog! Fuck you! You know what? Trial and error! Trial and error! You know what? I'm gonna go get the mail. Assuming it's here. You know what? I don't need a shirt. Fuck it. After that dog telling me shit, I don't know if I can handle that shit. So you know what? Intermission. You can skip to whenever I get back and I'll let you fucking know. Probably come back within like a minute and a half or 2 minutes or something. Maybe like for the best results, 2.5. Alright. Get the mail, maybe if it's here. If not, yeah. I don't know. You know what? I need to fucking stretch my legs a little bit, because, like, yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh! Okay. I'll be back, guys and gals. Alright. Daddy's back, you bitches! No, I'm just fucking around. Yeah, I'm back. I just had to check the mail. Realized I had to take a shit. So I took a shit. Realized I was hungry. So I made these some Hot Pockets. Ow! Because the Hot Pocket wrapper, guys and girls, everything is going to shit. By the way, whether you're still here or not, hey, why would you be here to say things if you're not going to be here to say things? I don't know. But, oh, I know something, guys and gals. If you're still here, and you're still watching this video, I want you to comment something. I want you to comment MEWF. MEWF. That's how I know you guys and gals are still watching the content. I just need a small break from sitting down for too long. Man, my fucking legs are hurting. My ass is hurting. Everything's fucking hurting. So I figured, yeah, you know, some Hot Pockets, you know, because I don't have any KFC. I'm still fucking hungry. Oh, I like the music in this game, by the way. So before I sit the fuck down for about another hour and a half, so wait for my Hot Pockets to get done, and give me time to, you know, stretch out a little bit more and see if the mailman's coming. Because from my window, I can see if anyone's showing up or not. If I can see the mailman, mail woman, mail person. Because like, that's the thing with the mail where I am. You know, some days it's a mail driver, you know, someone that, some random guy that delivers our mail. And some other days it's a woman driver, you know. You know, and nonetheless, hopefully we at least get something. I've been expecting Game Informer, you know, the magazine Game Informer. I've been expecting one or two things from AliExpress, so I should be getting those pretty soon. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so far this game is a fucking riot. I love it. Makes me wonder why I never played this game sooner. Oh yeah, I probably should have played this game as soon as I possibly could. I thought I was a male person. So they're slowing down, making me think that they're gonna... Come on, male people! Hurry before I do the video! Yeah? Yeah. Well, I guess I could always get the mail whenever I'm done recording, or if I take another break. Because normally the mail's around here at like 4 o'clock. It's like 4:01 right now. A few more seconds. Yeah. I have a feeling that the mail people wouldn't show up yet. I went out and I tried looking for the mail twice. Sometimes that'll happen. Like, I check the mail, not there. I take a shit, right? I go and take a shit, or do something else. Wait like a minute or two, come back out, the mail's already there. So, yeah, but the mail's not here yet, so please. Why do I focus so much on mail? Well, hopefully I get so many items. By the way, guys and gals, I'm gonna get my fucking fingers crossed as soon as I curl my cat ears. You guys and gals are about to see some finger crossing. Finger crossing good. Let's hope some things show up. I want to get some mail. I want to feel special. No! And my sunglasses fell, but they're not the same ones I've been looking for the past few months. Well, not the past few months, the past few, however long I've been looking for them. I still haven't found them yet, damn it. I don't even know where the fuck they are. I tried looking and I tried to find out where they would be. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, here's my machete. Yeah. That's not my, yeah. So you know what? Fuck it. I don't need my sunglasses anyway. It's not that bright out in my room, so I don't really care too much on the whole thing. Alright, let's lay the fuck down and let's go date Colonel Sanders. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say, considering he's fucking dead. Before I went to relax, blah. Yeah, let's do that. It always boils 100 seconds. Well, fuck you! So this has to be 11, right? Vigilance. So I guess everything's at the fucking bottom then. Everything is at the bottom. I'm an idiot, right? I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like the dumbest idiot that ever idioted the idiot. And this proves I don't need to go to school anymore. This game teaches me some things I need to teach. No, whatever. Oh, fuck you. Oh, wow. Tail wagging intensifies. Yeah! Yeah! Sizzling. No! Don't make me get a spray bar. What? Oh. You don't get far by doing things the easy way. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know? I realize I have not been narrating. You know, I don't care anymore. This video's already fucked up. It's long as shit. I'm hungry and I'm tired. I'm tangry. I'm hungered. I'm an asshole. fucking idiot. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's mixed. Mute, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What I often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. You can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Fair, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Mute's injury. You see, Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he walks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Oh, fuck you. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, while taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Mute to do the honor, but since your injury, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. You bitch. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps unimpressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, actually? Oh, you. As he places his sauce-covered finger to his lips, actually leans over and whispers something to his ear. Dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh, you're an asshole. I'm an asshole. We're all assholes. C. Ha! 11? I'm always right. Huh? Yeah! Oh! The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you enter the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Or master chef. I was gonna say fucking Master Chief again. God! I really need to fucking stop playing Halo. I need to fucking stop playing Halo when I'm playing these games. I attacked my keyboard. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I never failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I blocked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obscure... fucking little shit. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules could be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, and something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Again! Battle scarf the night before and prepare for the worst. Again? Really? Is anyone else thinking about deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It says that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Mewf is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short. Life is too short for making enemies. And it is true. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you'd like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit and the cork goes up the mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into the creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. Is that supposed to be a stab at the Taco Bell dog thing? Back when they had that Chihuahua mascot? Well, no, I was a Chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. You need to be a Chihuahua again! A magic spell book. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you be respected. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No. You should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Mew. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Colonel Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, so don't even ask. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. This is a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret? I'll reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my Rizzo coleslaw. Oh! There's the coleslaw! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luke's hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap our item to discover more about the Colonel. Let's see about his baby picture. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. We figured this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Better, maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Right at the same time, a person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Tap on the item. Let's see what this one's all about. You know, in a way, he kind of reminds me a little bit of George Romero, you know, the guy that made Night of the Living Dead and things like that. He kind of looks a little bit like him from a distance. Only a little bit, though. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Let's go with the last one, I guess. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Uh-oh, the door's opened. Tap on I am to discover more about the Colonel. I guess we'll do this. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. I guess that door just opened, so... You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it is real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. Little note up to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Well, I guess I guess I'll open that door later. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? And it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared something style? I don't know. Can it? You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Ah, poor guy. That is true. I mean, hell, if I had a fucking urn, it would be like the biggest urn you've ever seen, and just fucking failures. No, seriously, I am nothing but a failure. Everything I've ever done in my 21 years, and I get it, I'm young as fuck compared to the Colonel, right? I'm young. But look at the massive amount of shit. I'm a fucking failure. You know, I didn't really do that good in school, right? Which I didn't really care about school, so that's whatever. You know, I've gotten in trouble with the law before, and in a way I still am, because I'm on probation for something I didn't even do. So I guess I'm a failure at being a good person, I guess. Let's see. I'm a failure at YouTube. I'm a failure at pretty much life. You know, and like, Everything. Like, it would be a fucking giant stack from, like, the fucking center of the fucking earth. The center of the goddamn earth was full of lava and shit, all the way to the fucking ceiling of the house. That's how big of a goddamn failure I am. Bigger than most. Gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of the student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you right now, or my name right now, it's... Can you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window... You open the window a crack and the ghost of the student is swept out of the breeze. Damn! I'm an asshole to the ghost of a student. Alright, what is this? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Somewhere of 69? Oh. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's another blank. Now here's my big question of the universe. Will we ever in life, you know, at all, you know, as long as the universe is still existing, will we ever get to actually see what the secret ingredients, you know, what they are? Are we ever going to find out what the secret is to Kentucky Fried Chicken? I'm sure it's probably something so cliche like, oh, it's love, it's, you know, endurance, you know, how long can you get this shit up? It's probably something crazy like love and passion and things like that. It's probably something like that. But, like, because, like, I feel like I could probably come up with something like that myself, in a way. Let's see what's in here. You open the door of Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say the home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants to get tasty. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Ah, crap, a jacket. You forgot to take it off. Ah! You confess. I think I've developed... Oh, that's the kind of confession I should have figured out. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Mute? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! And there we go, everyone is on fucking chicken, going crazy and weird shit happening again. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. And to make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders, only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Oh. I have an idea of what it could be. Hey, let me let you guys in a little secret. I think it's marijuana. I mean, think about it. No, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. In some jurisdictions, it isn't even legal, right? Marijuana, and we're still battling this right now. In some states, it's still not legal, and some areas, it's still not legal, right? So there's that. Second of all, how else do you explain why you want to keep coming back to KFC? It's a fucking drug. There's marijuana inside, right? Yeah. I'm on to something. I'm on it like Fluttershy is on me. I am on it like Fluttershy is on me. Yeah, I am on that shit right now. And now... Yeah, but if the recipe's a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Ooh, that does look pretty good, honestly. And again, it makes me feel like I want to go to fucking KFC. We need KFC for dinner at some point. God damn it. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Ah. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Let's flatter him! You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Ooh, business partner. Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! Oh, baby! It's on your second date! I mean, that's the fastest anybody's ever dated! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnering up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But I was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, it took me to his favorite shush house. But things quickly. Are you telling me what I think you're telling me? But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's the thing people just say. What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. Did they just have sex? Did they just have sex? I'm an idiot. I think they can't be. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Good. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell them from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's the swirliest sound? Oh, dude! No! No! All the horrors of high school! No! Nah, I'm just fucking around. I never had one of those. What's the swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, that's great. I'll already up one right now. Or right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hey, sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. Oh! Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Saber tries to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Mew, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse, but didn't Ashley just say that? I wasn't really paying attention, but I think Ashley just said that. So you're calling Ashley Mew. Does that mean I'm Ashley? Well, I guess my female name, if I ever go out wearing a dress and things like that in public, I guess I could be considered Ashley because I'm gender fluid and things like that, and yeah. So I guess maybe. But I'm spelled A-S-H-L-E-Y. That Ashley, not that Ashley. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Well, why not use your other hand? I mean, you have one good hand. And honestly, I'm just glad that it's not this hand. Because I masturbate with this hand. This hand, I don't care what happens to this one. But I can masturbate with this one all I want. Ah! Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. May as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mew, how's the hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. You're an idiot! You are a fucking idiot. You're one of those goddamn drama queens. Oh, I fucking broke a nail. I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna die. I broke a fucking nail. How fucking crazy are you people? It's just a fucking nail. It'll grow back, you asshole. Oh my god. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Mew. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See inside, Mew. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Well, yeah, I do know what that's actually kind of like, though. Like, in school and in life in general, there's a lot of people that talk shit about you, a lot of people that will harass you and attack you, or just be an overall dickbag to you, or vagina bag to you. And, like, you know who they really are. You know they're these piece of dog shit fucking asshole licking boob shitting asshole dust mites. You know they're really shitty people. But the other people don't see them that way. And they can't really see the fucking truth behind that unless they themselves are that way. I know a few people that are like that. Honestly. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the small book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book that weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the pages. Oh. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. No! No! That's a bad idea. If you're trying to fucking date Colonel, or at least get in his fucking pants, I mean, you don't want to fucking erase all knowledge of that person. Because if you do that, that's not going to be good. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic when you tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No! You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's something to be afraid of. His cute little nose twitches up and he begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry. Reach for some old homework. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Literally! My dog ate my homework! Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles a sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. Man, I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like uncreative work. My, Mewf, were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Mew, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away. Again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. So that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, like in front of everyone? Hertone cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride up into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else you want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. Anyhow, Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. Well, I'm a good person, I think. I should really review my menu for the day. We're going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you're pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, and a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van's supposed man, his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on. Muf's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish come second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Muf, what are you doing here? There's still time for the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pies begin to bake, and the smell of sleep filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You're usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, he cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know it's a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all-butter crust. God damn! And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no. Is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning at you if you don't pull out. A moment of truth. I would never eat that. I don't really like pot pie of any kind. Because they put a lot of weird shit in it that does not belong in there. It's called a pie. So, why do you put a lot of weird shit in it? Pie is meant to be something that's sweet. So a chocolate pie, or an apple pie, or a pumpkin pie, or a cinnamon pie, or something like that. I don't know. You're not supposed to put in mushrooms. You're not supposed to put in lettuce or broccoli or any of that nonsense. No. Just fucking no. First off. Secondly, I don't like any of that I don't like broccoli. I don't like mushrooms. I don't like any of that shit. So, no way am I going to eat a fucking chicken pot pie or any pie in general that's like that. Yeah, it does look good, but I don't like some of the things that are inside it, so I'm not gonna fucking bother. Ha! Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time, but the final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. Yeah! There are no rules! I can take my shirt off, except it's already off, because I took it off, I don't know. Wait, how long have I been recording? I have no idea! Meow! You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His versatile recipe, fried chicken. Also, by the way, another reason I think marijuana could be one of the herbs and spices. Marijuana is also called herb, right? So you're smoking an herb, you're smoking marijuana, you know? I think that's pretty good. Also, in Resident Evil, you play Resident Evil, you look at the herbs, it looks like marijuana leaves, so, and, yeah, it all comes full circle, you know? So I think that could, very well could be one of the things that is in the recipe. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10. With the frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Okay, it's egg wash, not wash. I don't know. Why do people put R's there where it doesn't belong? That's just weird, though. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, bastard, bastard. Best friend, bastard, blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. I almost thought that said panties. Ashley scoops her panties off the tray! Honestly, that would make this game a lot better. No joke. With lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity. As was foretold, we mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare a dish, and you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? You know what? A wise man once said something about doing it the easy way doesn't really get you very far, and casting a spell is the easy way, so I'm going to do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Mewf. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Mewf, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time, I'm actually already done. So I thought I'd help you. That's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Sport Master. That's a game I want to create. It is I, Steve, the Sport Monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We sport monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, this master, god damn it. Monster notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon Mia. Ah, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh meals in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top shelf. A top shelf! A top chef. Actually, you know, when I was just a little sport pup, back in the old country, you could feel a sport monster winding up to a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class and then when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve when he takes a hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered a huge setback, you don't know how you can ever win. Give up? No! We summoned extra power! This is the anime way of doing things! Just when you think it's time to give up and die and leave and quit and do whatever anime does, you pull power from your penis! You take that power from your balls, yank it out, and you throw it at the competition. This is the final battle! This is the power! This is Sparta! Alright, I'm not gonna fucking kick the camera up. I don't know where I was going with that. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Ooh, I gotta drink some more lemonade. Woo! All that excitement. How does Jacksepticeye do it? Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through. Oh, I'm going Super Saiyan! I'm going Super Saiyan! I'm going Super Saiyan! It's over 9,000! My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Mew, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. Woo! My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know that with the power you can do anything! Except turn back time, which would have been super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Mew. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I am truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we can combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off screen you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hehehe, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet you see Pop hanging. Oh, yes. Hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Ah, sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, is that the worst prank in UCSAL history? But it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clink. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other automatopoeia. But there is none. Somehow it must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please click for final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. All 3 fucking days. Or in my case, well, I guess 2.5 hours. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word is so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki? A Naruto Maki. Not a Naruto Uzumaki, but a Naruto Maki. I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. I don't really like tea. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And a flash, the entire meal's been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Mew, for helping me to believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made... Oh. Ooh. This could end badly. Uni over smooth egg custard and the axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand, doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all his spikes. He bangs a paw erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be dinner with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this, it keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laughs with a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Next meme! Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight. In a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and marinade. I'm a fucking idiot. And connected by a sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. At a cooking school. got toast in your ears or something? You, if I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Ha! Ha! Suck it! Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. Duh! That's what you fucking do, you idiot! I mean, if that was the case, I would be making the worst possible food so nobody could eat it. I wouldn't even be there. I'd just be out fucking having sex with the goddamn cat. Okay? I'll be a cat having sex with, you know what? I'll just have sex with this graphics card and maybe I'll get a fucking 3090 out of it. I don't know. Because as you know, if you stick a prong from a graphics card inside of you and either you let it fuck you or you fuck the graphics card, you're coming out with the latest model. Oh, hey, that's a 3090. No, I wish. I would be fucking graphics cards all fucking day if that was the case. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the college eating school for the hungry. ... I suppose you could smell it, but if you absolutely insist. But don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley. She finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake, nice, and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese, and yes, I do love their macaroni and cheese. I love their macaroni and cheese, has become something else. Even better! Oh, no, I should not be looking at this. I should not be looking at this. I should not be looking at this. It's only gonna make me hungry. Even more. Why did I decide to play this game? I don't fucking know. I'm just... Ah! He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh, I have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I had seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this. This thing. And it completely blew me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I had never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. Hey, you take that, dog. You take that, you shove it up your ass. The mice are having sex over there. Everything's going crazy. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes this class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow! Ow! I'm a cat. I can't do that. You know that Sprinkles is a master chef. A master chef. Ah! Master Chief strikes again. Oh! You know that Sprinkles is a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says he can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not in their haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. And he has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Oh, sorry. Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. Red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Ah, now I get it. And now we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby! I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist! Oh! Oh! The suspense keeps on going. So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie doke. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of a sparking and electrical hissing. It is Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Well, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew that the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them the bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Oh! Hell yeah! Everything looks good except for the coleslaw. I actually don't like coleslaw. Cole! I don't like you, Cole! Fuck you. I'm just fucking around. Coleslaw is not really my thing. I mean, I guess it's tolerable if it's the only thing I have to eat. But, everything else, I'd rather eat everything else. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. That is true. The end? Oh, that's the end. No, it's not the end. Oh, it's a twist. It's a twist within a twist within a twist. Holy baby bakers. Holy testicular walruses. We are going on, and we're gonna do this shit properly. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Mew, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tiny goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, youth. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run the restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Mute, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way you'll have me by your side. The end. Is that really the end, though? Oh, it is the end! That was a great game. I actually never had so much fun before yeah, I had fun playing Left 4 Dead and a bunch of other games, but I don't think I had a whole lot of fun like I did here playing a fucking Colonel Sanders dating simulator. I don't. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I mean, okay, to the person that came up with the idea for this game, you know, and whoever fucking worked at KFC and said, you know, we need a Colonel Sanders dating simulator. Yay! But yeah, now it begs the question, are there multiple endings to the game? I don't know, I mean, there could be multiple endings. That was like the best, well, I guess you could say almost 3 hours I've spent. That was... that was the fucking best game I think I've ever played. No joke, I actually enjoyed playing that game, and I wanted to play more. Because of how fucking ridiculous it is. How, just random it was. And also, like I said before, whoever came up with the idea for a Colonel Sanders dating simulator, I have to applaud you. No, I do. I have to fucking applaud you, because, like, that was the most epic thing I've ever seen. I've seen some epic shit in my days. I've even taken some epic shits in the fucking toilet, but like, this is epic on a new fucking scale. This is what, I don't know, this is what makes, games awesome, is that even game companies, you know, like Pizza Hut, or I don't think Pizza Hut actually made a video game, I don't know. But people like fucking KFC can make video games. And when they make video games, they can make it about whatever they want. And when I first heard about this game, I'm like, wait, no, this can't be real. There's no fucking way a Colonel Sanders dating simulator actually exists. This has to be an April Fool's prank. This has to be one of, an article written by, like, The Onion or some weird, fake news source. Like The Onion and things like that. But no, it's a real thing. You can actually download it on Steam right now. I have it. I played it. I just got. Hey, you want to see? You want to see it on the Steam store? I'll show you. Just gonna stick that there. Also, I gotta find some way to fucking draw this out to like 3 hours. So I guess there's that. Let's do that, and then do that. Go. All right, now let's type in. Oh, girl. What the fuck is that? It's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-looking good dating simulator. Now, when was this game came? When did this game come out? All right, dating simulator. Oh, is this the actual opening? Okay, this is the actual opening. Okay. I never actually got to see the opening. It just kind of cut out. Ah, it's so anime. I love it. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is just like the best game ever, no joke. Okay, let's watch that again. I also didn't want to watch I didn't want to watch this. I felt like it would have been a spoiler. And it would have taken away from the initial reaction. Yeah, it's a thing. Look at this. I fucking love it, though. Welcome to the most delicious dating simulator ever created. Do you have what it takes to be the business partner of and win the heart of the most famous chicken salesman of all time? Play to find out. Go ahead. Colonel Sanders is waiting. Yeah. Finger looking good. Hell yeah. The same people who brought you the bucket of chicken comes the world's first Colonel Sanders dating game. I fucking love this shit so much. I'm glad that KFC published it. I'm glad that I played 3 hours. Is this game relevant to you? 0.0 hours played. No. Okay, look at that. 3 hours. I spent 3 fucking hours. Probably like maybe 2 or something. I guess we're talking game time. The entire video is like 3 hours. But I spent like a lot of hours on this game already. But anyways, guys and gals, I'm gonna see if the mail is here now. But yeah, that was the full game, I guess, of Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator. Yeah, I love it. But anyways, guys and gals, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like if it's fun too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get another fire of yours. Of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. Follow me on Twitch, because I do some live streams on there occasionally. That was a weird belch. God damn. And as always, I think I'm done with recording for the day, because damn, it's getting pretty late. And I just got done playing a really long ass game. Plus I just played some Left 4 Dead earlier today, so yeah. But as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and brohoof. Oh, that was some mute. That was a mute of a lifetime. Mute.